Okay, dear student, we have completed our preparation. The topic is bicycle, is a very common and popular topic. Here's some question and sample answer that was homework for today. The first one is, how popular are bicycle in your town? That means bicycle is a device that we can ride for going our destination or using bicycle many purposes in our locality. It could be exercising, it could be going somewhere. Okay, right now we're going to discuss this topic is bicycle. First of all, I would like to ask the question to Tufail bhai. Okay, you can
Thank
answer
you,
the
Vice.
question. Welcome.
To frankly speaking, a bicycle is a common mode of transportation in our country of all ages of people. But sadly to say that in the contemporary era, particularly all ages of people, do not like to ride a bicycle in our country, particularly in my hometown. Well, in fact, during my childhood, I have been noticed myself, including me, I used to ride bicycle on a regular basis once I went to my lower secondary school or even the higher secondary school. But unfortunately, these days we're not using the bicycle longer mode. And I hope in future people will be more concerned about their health and they will be use more bicycle because it's a one kind of physical exercise as well. Thank you.
Okay, fine. That's great. A good answer for this question.
Thank you.
Welcome. Aryan, you can take a look on this question. How popular are bicycle in your hometown or in your locality? Aryan.
Thank you, sir. Obviously, bicycles are very familiar and popular in my hometown. However, the bicycles are the main vehicle of my hometown because in my hometown, most of the people are going to market for shopping by using bicycle because bicycle is not cost any kinds of monies because there is no need of fuel, so that in our hometown people are use bicycle for going their shopping as well as going their office and school. Most of the students of my hometown are going to school by using bicycles to save their time as well as save their money. And I think and I believe that the bicycles are very popular and familiar vehicle in my hometown, and most of the people have a bicycle in my town. And I also added that I have a bicycle also. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So it was our senior conversation. I also added that means you added some information on this conversation, but when you use in general information, you need to use simple sentences. That means use of the verb one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then Shishir bhai, Shishir Chandu.
Okay. In my locality, there are a huge number of vehicles which are also motorized and non-motorized, and bicycle is one of them. In my childhood, I used to see that most of the people use bicycles, but nowadays motorized vehicles are taking the place of bicycles. Though there are few people in my hometown are also using bicycles for going to their market and shops and other destinations. I'm very much glad to see the scenery that the demand of bicycle and the use of bicycle are increasing day by day, and it's a great matter of interesting that most of the young people are also using bicycle in my hometown. So from this sense, I can say that bicycle is increasing or regaining its popularity as like the previous time. So I'm very much hopeful about its future, and because this popularity will also increase in future time, because the maintenance cost of bicycle is near about zero, and there is no need to use fuel, any kind of fuel to operate it. So I think these benefits will help the bicycles to be more popular in my hometown as more as like the previous one. I always appreciate the people who use bicycles for their daily uses, and I'm very happy because I have also a bicycle, and I also used to use it for going to my destinations. And whenever whenever I get enough time to ride it, I don't miss the opportunity to take to ride it, because it also helps me to keep my body fit and mentally fresh. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for excellent answer. Now, Rafiul Islam Ratan Bhai, take your turn.
Thank you, our mentor, for giving me chance for this opportunity. Although bicycle is very common and affordable vehicle to us, but it have lost its attraction in this era. And in our hometown, our city, there is less common practice that people ride their bicycle. If we look back the previous generation, we easily saw that many people ride bicycle to go to near market or near shopping center, or evenly in office. But in this time, people are very time oriented, and they have less time, so they use the mechanized vehicle to go to their destination in a shortest possible time. So bicycle is not very popular in this time in our society. But it is interesting matter that in recent time, many people are practicing in ride bicycle in a area that is accommodation area or housing area, because it's a very fruitful physical exercising source, that bicycle riding is very helpful, especially who are diabetic patient and who have many physical struggles. So although bicycle is not very popular in our times, but many people also involves in this type of practice to ride bicycle. Thanks to all.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. Now, Bapi, you can answer the question.
Bicycle is a common vehicle in our country. In our hometown, bicycle are quite popular. When I was child, I have seen so many people use bicycle to reach their workplaces, and students use bicycle to go to school. However, nowadays motorized vehicle have become more popular, and use of bicycle have been reduced gradually. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the answer. Is there anyone who is interested in taking part in this question? Okay. Even ভাই পিকট শব্দ হয়, একটু হেডফোনটা চেক করবেন। একটু হেডফোনটা চেক করেন, হ্যাঁ? ওকে। তাইফ হুসাইন, শেখ ওবায়দুল্লাহ, Shami Apu or Salman? Abu Bakr bhai. Abu Bakr bhai, you can answer the question.
Yes, thank you, sir. Bicycle is most popular thing in my hometown because when people want to go anywhere in short distance, like nearest market or school college, they can use to go for there. It was very popular thing when I was child, but nowadays it replaced by motorized bicycle. That's all.
Okay, that's great for the answer. Sadia Jan Urmi, you can answer the question.
जी sir. Well,
Okay, now most probably you are facing net difficulties right now. We didn't hear anything.
ভাই এখন কি ঠিক আছে আমারটা?
হ্যাঁ এখন ঠিক আছে। You can go.
Well, cycle undoubtedly convenient and cheap way of communication. Once there was a time when most of the cases in many cases cycle were being used by the user, but nowadays the appeal of bicycle already decreased compared to previous situation. But still today, and we think of the school goers or college goers, then we may see during the school and college hour, possession of cycles are on the road, and at the same time, at the afternoon, when the students back to their home, then also a possession of cycle in the road. So cycle is undoubtedly usable and most favorable place in right today, because though the motorist transportation already trending to grab the position of cycle, but till today popularity of cycle is outstanding. So we can say in our town or in our locality, popularity of cycle are quite good till today.
Okay.
Thank you.
You need to develop your fluency by practicing more and more.
Sorry,
You have enough knowledge and experience, but you need to develop your fluency for speaking smoothly. Okay. পরবর্তীতে আর কে বলবে? সালমান ভাই
Sure. Yes, sir.
বলছিলেন? আনসার দিছিলেন না? উবাইদুল ভাই বলেননি সম্ভবত।
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay, you can take a time.
Okay. Thank you. First, I want to give such a nice. Today, I want to. I'm going to talk about it is in my common and popular in my country. I live in Rajshahi city, which is known as the cleanest city of Bangladesh, and the people here prefer to use bicycle rather motorcycles and other vehicles like cars. Cars, because it is very helpful. They say for our health, and for also it for the it save our money. I have a bicycle, and I used to use it often often when I go to college and school. I also use it to go to the market and other places as well. I think the bicycle is very good for health, but it is not suitable for all, because the elder persons cannot ride this ride bikes, but the younger and the younger and the child can easily ride it, and also it's a great form of exercise for them. There are a lot of advantages and advantages of bicycle. It is very useful, and it is very useful. I think because it don't take any cost to use it. Rather, it save our environment from pollution than cars. On the cars, but cars our air by excluding and that's why I think bicycle is more useful than a car. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Let's get Salman. A good explanation of this question. Our next question is, how often do you ride a bicycle? How often do you ride a bicycle? You can answer the question 2 or 3 sentences. Using 2 or 3 sentences for the answer. Okay, now it is important information for all. Mr. Salman used a sentence or a structure. I used to use a bicycle. It is a past tense. For remembering, when you use this kind of sentence for present tense, you need to use I am used to using bicycle. These are the different meaning of the sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
You know about that, but it is for all.
Yes, sir.
Got the point, Salman?
Yes, sir.
Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Our next question is, how often do you ride a bicycle? Shamima, you can answer the question if you want.
ভাইয়া আমি প্রথমটা বলি।
Okay, you can. No worries about that.
Well, I would say bicycle is very popular in my hometown because traffic jam is big problem in my hometown. The majority of people is to bicycle travel and from their office at time. They save a lot of time.
Okay, that's great. You can answer the question, how often do you ride a bicycle? You can try a simple answer for this question. How often, how many times, or how often do you ride a bicycle when you get free time, in the morning, evening, or twice a month, 3 times in a week, every day morning, every day evening? You can share anything.
Yes, sir. Obviously, twice or thrice in a week, I used to bicycle. Uh,
Hello.
when- Whenever I get an opportunity, I try to ride bicycle.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Aryan, you can answer the question. How often do you ride a bicycle?
Thank you. Generally, when I get my leisure time, then I ride my bicycle. Besides, I ride bicycle not only in morning but also in the night. However, when I want to go the shop for shopping or go out for outing, then I used bicycle as a vehicle. And I love bicycle as a vehicle. So when I get my leisure time or want to refresh myself, then I use a bicycle for riding. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. A great answer. Here a silly mistake of preposition. In the night, it is wrong. Right is at night. You can use in the, before, morning, evening, afternoon. In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. When you use for a short time, like noon, night, that time you use at noon, at night. You can also use at for short time at dawn and dusk, down to dusk. Okay.
Hello. Assalamualaikum. Selamat
Walaikum salam. হ্যালো, জি, কি বলছিলেন ভাই? কিছু বললেন কেউ? সাহেব ভাই নাকি? আরিয়ান, বুঝতে পেরেছো?
জি স্যার, বুঝতে পারছি।
আচ্ছা, নেক্সট শিশির ভাই।
ভাই প্রশ্ন ছিল।
জি, কি প্রশ্ন ভাই?
আপনি কি লিসেনিং করান?
জি, আমি আইএলটিএস প্রিপারেশন সম্পূর্ণই করাই। রিডিং, রাইটিং, স্পিকিং, লিসেনিং।
লিসেনিং এর টাইম
লিসেনিং আসলে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল মডিউলে আর আমি দেই না। যদি আপনার প্রিপারেশন নিতে হয় আপনি সম্পূর্ণ ইয়েতে আসুন, আইএলটিএস ফুল প্রিপারেশন। রিডিং, রাইটিং, লিসেনিং বোথ, সবকিছুর জন্য আসুন, অলের জন্য। শুধু লিসেনিং এর জন্য কোনো মানে পার্শিয়াল ইয়েটা দেওয়া হয় না। পার্শিয়াল দিলে একটা ঝামেলা হয় কি, যে স্টুডেন্টদেরকে নিজের মতো করে গড়ে তুলতে চাই, বাট পার্শিয়াল কোর্স দিলে এই 9টা থেকে 10টা, 10টা থেকে 11টা স্টুডেন্টদের ওই ব্যাচ টাইম গুলো মেনটেন করা টাফ জব হয়। অনেক সময় রিডিং ক্লাস নিতে নিতে হয়তো 15-20 মিনিট টাইম বেশি লেগে যেতে পারে, কোনো একদিন একটা রাইটিং ক্লাস নিতে বেশি লাগতে পারে, এই জন্য পার্শিয়ালটা দেওয়া হয় না। মানে স্টুডেন্ট সম্পূর্ণ কোর্সে থাকবে, তাহলে কোনো কনফ্লিক্ট তৈরি হয় না, এটার জন্য।
জি ভাই।
আপনার যদি প্রয়োজন হয় সহযোগিতার, ফুল কোর্সে আসেন, কোনো প্রবলেম হলে সেই বিষয়গুলো দেখবেন ইনশাআল্লাহ। হ্যাঁ,
জি ভাই।
ওকে, ধন্যবাদ। Shishir bhai, you can answer the question.
It's a very interesting question for me because personally I love bicycle to ride, and whenever I get time, free time to ride bicycle, I don't miss the opportunity. Especially when in the morning session, I try to ride bicycle instead of walking or jogging, because I think that if I will ride bicycle, it will not only keep my body fit, it will also help me to keep my mind fresh. So whenever at least 7 days or 6 days in a week, I try to use bicycles for various purposes, as like going to shopping, as or to my working station, and as well as for outing. So most of the time I try to utilize the opportunity of using bicycles in my days. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much for the answer. Bappi, you can take a time.
Truly speaking, I don't ride a bicycle regularly as I live a city life. Busy lifestyle needs faster speed of transportation, so I need motorized vehicle. Sometimes I ride bicycle just for fun purpose. Personally, I use car for outgoing because it's comfortable and faster. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Sohail bhai.
Yes, but well, to be frankly speaking, I'm using on a part-time basis on a bicycle, so not on a regular basis. So, well, when I get free time, for instance, so once or twice in a week, that time I will be spend 1 or even half an hour by using this cycle. There's lots of reasons why I don't want to spend much time by using the bicycle, because in the contemporary era, so we are using a range of transportation while we are making a long distance or even short distance travel or journey, because we can use the bus, motor vehicle, even train while we make the long distance journey. For this reason, I just only few hours in a month by using this bicycle. Thank you.
Okay, fine. A great answer. Abu bhai.
Hello.
Well, I use bicycle in regular basis for my physical exercise. It helps me to keep fit, and I use my office and my house is closest area, so I can reach there by using bicycle. It is very easy for me.
Okay, Abu bhai, thank you for trying. Next, Afrin Rimo. Afrin Rimo.
স্যার মাতার না স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, তাই ভাই আপনাকে অনেকবার বলছি, অবশ্যই বলতে পারেন। 2 নম্বর প্রশ্নের উত্তর দেন। How often do you ride a bicycle?
স্যার মাছ শোনা যায় না।
জি, আমরা শুনতে পাচ্ছি আপনাকে। আপনার কথাগুলো আমরা শুনতেছি। আমরা শুনতেছি, আপনি শুনতেছেন তাইব ভাই? Okay, Himal bhai, you can answer the question.
Well, to be honest, right now I'm in Dhaka, as Dhaka is a jam-packed city, so it is quite impossible to ride a day or weekday basis. In my local town, then I used to riding bicycle on a regular basis and daily afternoon. Because after Asr prayer, that I started my riding. I normally start my riding, and till before Maghrib prayer, I used to riding bicycle. At a time I ride bicycle and also sightseeing of my different nature. So at a time it just keep my body fit and also energize my mind to feel free and more motivated. That's all.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Next, anyone here who is interested in taking part in this question? Our next question is, do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages people? Do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages people? Or any you can answer the question.
Thank you, sir. Obviously, I think that bicycles are suitable and perfect for the pupil of all ages, because the most of the pupil of all ages can ride a bicycle without any hesitation and without using any kinds of money. If I focus the lower ages pupil, then I can say that the most of the lower ages pupil or children can use the bicycle to keep their body fit and do their work. Besides, the middle-aged pupil can use the bicycle for going to shop or going to their office. However, the higher ages pupil, so-called pupil of over 60, can use bicycle for keeping their body fit or going their destination, or
Sir,
use it weekend to visit or any places. And I think that bicycles are very suitable for all ages, so that I also use bicycle whenever I get my leisure time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Aryan. A good explanation of this question, and your logic are well generated. Thank you very much. তাইব ভাই, আপনার কি শুনতে পাচ্ছি আমরা? আপনি কি শুনতে পাচ্ছেন কিনা? তাইব ভাই, সিলেটের তাইব ভাই। তাইব ভাই, আপনার নেটওয়ার্কের সম্ভবত একটু প্রবলেম আছে। হ্যাঁ, আপনি একটু করেন, ঠিক করে নেন। ওকে, শিশির ভাই।
Well, it's a good question. Mainly, all bicycle is applicable for all ages, and people of all ages can ride bicycles. But mostly those who are young, I think they can ride bicycle more easily, and they are also very much helpful for keeping their body fit and for getting refreshment in their day-to-day life. But those who are old age or senior citizens, they can also ride bicycle, but they can use it in a small scale. But if they think that they will take it as a means of exercise, of course they can take it as a source of or as a means of exercise, but it depends upon the person's willingness. So from this sense, I can say that bicycles are suitable for all ages, especially those who actually it depends upon the person's willingness. So those who are young, I think they are the most suitable persons to ride bicycle. Thank you.
A great answer. Bappi bhai.
Yes, I certainly believe that bicycle is suitable for all age group of people, as bicycle are cheap and it has no maintenance cost. So people of all classes can buy and ride a bicycle. Besides, bicycle has a physical benefit also. It works as an exercise. So senior citizen and youth age people can ride bicycle without any hassle. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Next one. কি বলবে? হিমেল ভাই।
Okay. Bicycle is suitable for all ages because in many cases when people are used to consult a doctor, most of the time they use without any medicine. They can use bicycle for their keeping their body fit. Because not only young, middle-aged, or senior citizens, as bicycle is very light in nature, so it is very comfortable to control it for all ages of people. So I think it's the best solution to getting our body fit. Bicycle is too light to drive at any type of communication or any type of exercise. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. A great answer. Thank you very much. Salman, you can take a take.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, I think bicycles are not suitable for all. The younger and the young people and the adult people can easily ride a bicycle, but on the other hand, the older man, they cannot use the ride bicycles easily because of this because of their age, and they are not physically fit fit on the show, so they cannot ride a bicycle easily in compared to the younger and the adult people. So I think it's not suitable for all. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Is there anyone here? বলার জন্য কেউ আছেন কি এখানে?
Yes. Well, I think bicycle is suitable for most of the people. Young people are used bicycle easily because they can go anywhere like shopping mall or their schools or college. They can reach easily by used bicycle, and old people are use bicycle for their physical exercise. If they can use to if they can use to hassle free. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Our last question is, what are the advantages of a bicycle compared to a car? You need to compare between two things or two vehicle, a bicycle or a car. Here's some example need to be addressed of using bicycle or using a private car or car. Okay. Shishir bhai, you can answer the question.
There are many disadvantages of using bicycle compared with the car. First of all, I can say that bicycles are environment friendly. Suppose bicycle does not need to use any kind of fuel. So, but on the other hand, cars need fuel to use to drive them. So from this sense, it is a environment pollutant vehicle or means of communication, but bicycle does not have the such kind of pollutant effect. On the other hand, I can say that bicycle are healthy because it helps to keep one's body fit and mentally fresh. But those who drive car, they do not get such kind of opportunity to keep their body fit through physical work. Moreover, bicycle is also advantageous because its maintenance cost near about zero. But on the contrary, we can say that suppose we have a car and it will cost a lot of money to maintain it. So from this sense, I can say that these three things are very much important advantages of bicycles comparing with a car.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much for the answer. Shishir bhai, Aryan, আপনারা অনেক ভালো করবেন। 7.5 স্ট্যান্ডার্ড কথা কিন্তু এখনই বলেন আপনারা। 7 to 7 standard.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
I have no worries about that. You can.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Ji.
Sir, I always feel challenged to use grammatical issues or rules in speaking, and I also do not have any much knowledge about grammar, which can be used frequently in speaking. Is there any any set of grammatical rules which can be used in speaking, sir? If you have, please provide us, sir.
Some grammatical rules or structure can be used for a good speaking, like passive sentences, complex
Yes.
structure, compound structure, and you did well of this area. You have already used some structure of complex and compound structures, and you also use some connectors, linkers on this conversation, like
Yes,
however, moreover, on the contrary, beside that. That's a good sign of getting a
in
good
last few
student.
days I have worked on connecting words on connectors.
Connecting device. That's good.
Yes, sir.
And
But I need some
successfully did.
but I need some grammatical rules which can be helpful for me, because if I will be able to learn some grammatical rules, of course it will give me boosted energy to speed up my speaking and to boost up my score also.
Yes, and it is important to use some phrases that you didn't use in your conversation smoothly. You can take a try on this particular topic, especially phrases, and you can also use some complex and compound structures. Okay. And there are 4 type of structure will be needed for your conversation: passive, complex, compound, or
Sir, please 1 minute, sir. I will write it, sir.
Okay, you can write down.
Yes, sir.
Passive.
First one is
passive.
Passive. Second one is
complex compound structures.
Complex compound.
Starting with phrases. It can be noun phrases, prepositional phrases, adverbial phrases, whatever it is.
Okay, sir. So these 4 things: passive, format, complex, and compound, and starting with phrases.
Right.
These four sections are important in speaking.
In speaking, right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Shamim bhai, ready? Shamim bhai.
Sir, I just came home and I had my lunch.
Yes.
I'm just like listening.
Right now, I was even, that's why I asked you to answer the question if you want.
Yeah, but anyway, sir, which one you think I can answer? I will
What
try.
are the advantages of a bicycle compared to a car?
Okay.
The 4th one. Bapi bhai, you can answer the question before Shamim bhai. Shamim bhai can take preparation for this. Bapi bhai.
Okay. In many aspects, bicycle has more advantage rather than car. A bicycle is environmental friendly, while a car pollutes environment. If we compare the economic side of a car and bicycle, a bicycle is far cheaper than a car. Parking bicycle is far cheaper than a car, and in most cases, it almost free. So I think bicycle has more advantage rather than car. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Aryan.
Thank you, sir. Actually, there are many kinds of advantages of bicycle rather than a car. Firstly, I want to flag off about the cost of bicycle. The bicycle buying cost is very low, but on the other hand, a car is very cost to buy. Secondly, I want to flag off about the cost of fuel. There, the cost of fuel for a car is very high range, but the cost of fuel in a bicycle is zero. Thirdly, I want to flag off about the issue of maintenance. The maintenance cost of bicycle is not at high. However, in the contrary issue, it's come to the car because the maintenance cost of car is very high. Fourthly, I want to flag up about the issue of traffic jam. However, at the time of traffic jam, we can ride a bicycle easily, but on the other hand, we cannot ride the car in the time of traffic jam. So I believe that the bicycle have more advantage rather than a car. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Aryan, for the answer. Is there anyone? Ratan bhai?
Yes, sir, I want, sir.
Okay. জি শোনা যায় রতন ভাই আনসার দিতে পারেন
আচ্ছা আমি তো কেবল আসলাম কোনটা যে মানে ডু ইউ থিংক দ্যাট bicycles are suitable for ages
না fourth what are the advantages
okay thank you again I think the main advantages of a bicycle compared to car is that it is a totally non-mechanized vehicle that is and it is a very less costly vehicle and it is a source of less cost transportation and it is a advantages of low accident than that of a motor car or other complicated vehicle and bicycle is an important source of physical exercise and sometimes riding bicycle is a hobby to us and it is not a boring vehicle than that of a motor vehicle and bicycle have many advantages to compare to other vehicles such as rickshaw and auto rickshaw and even highly seated car that in a pandemic situation, for example, corona, bicycle is a very safe vehicle to us because there is no probability to spread a contagious or infectious disease in riding bicycle that because we have to go in our destination or our place in this pandemic situation so bicycle was an important source and it may be a probable useful source in this situation, whether it comes in our country or in the world. And so I think in compared to other vehicle, bicycle has various advantages. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Ratan Bhai. But here is a comments for you. You need to address the main thing. That means tax achievement is important for speaking also. Here, the examiner mentioned the one car. That means a car means one car. There is not other vehicles. That's why you need to focus on the topic that you asked. Okay.
Okay.
Got the point?
Okay, got. I joined in my last moment, and so I could not got influence on the question.
Okay, no reason. Inshallah, do better. Inshallah. Himal Bhai.
Well, compared to a car, a bicycle is more convenient and many its advantages. First of all, to avail a bicycle, someone doesn't need so much budget. On the other hand, one should spend his years of time to achieve to avail a car. If we go to the sense of maintenance, then we may see the maintenance of bicycle is almost zero. On the other hand, maintenance of a car is highly expensive, because different type of registration or driver expense and fuel expense just makes anyone's life help to maintain this. And on the other hand, a bicycle is literally zero of maintenance. In the health issue, bicycle just helps us to reduce our cholesterol level by using a bicycle. But on contrary, though we get relaxed in sitting on a car, but at the time it just increases our cholesterol level. And last of all, I want to say regarding our health in health issue, a bicycle is more convenient compared to a car. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. Salman, you can answer the question if you want.
Yes, sir. There are a lot of advantages of using bicycle in compared to using a car. First of all, a bicycle is environment friendly. There is no such environment pollution using a bicycle. And secondly, it is a great source of exercise, and we can use it to do our exercise and to keep our body fit. And thirdly, we can use it for free. There is no cost to use it. There is and the maintenance cost is almost zero. On the other hand, a car is very expensive, and a lot of money. We have to spend a lot of money in maintaining car. On the other, and one more thing is it is not so environment friendly. It's polluted our air. It's polluted air, and there is no such benefits of there is no such benefits of there is no such physical benefits in compared to bicycle. So I think using a bicycle is very good for all purpose than using a car. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. Okay, thank you very much all of my candidates and participants for joining the class. We have completed our today's journey. Our next journey will be with topic is giving gifts. Giving gifts is an important topic for IELTS speaking. Sometimes you will be asked in your IELTS exam, in real test. Here's for question and answer, sample answer. You can ready this kind of model answer at your home, and tomorrow I will ask to several students of this question. Okay.
স্যার একটা কোশ্চেন ছিল আমার।
ভাই একটু স্ক্রিনশটটা যদি দিয়ে দেন।
আচ্ছা, স্ক্রিনশট আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি সবাইকে। এটা গ্রুপে আমি দিয়ে দিব ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is there any class?
Oh, sorry. I have missed. On Friday, there is no class for available on these regular activities. That means we are usually getting 6 days class in this platform, Saturday, Thursday, and Friday is off day for all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please take a snap.
স্যার একটা কোশ্চেন ছিল।
ছবি তুলে নিন। হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই।
স্যার আপনি যে আমি যে আমেরিকান অ্যাকসেন্ট বা ধরেন যে ব্রিটিশ অ্যাকসেন্ট ব্যবহার করলে মানে আপনার ভালো হবে না এমনি নরমালি বললে? আমেরিকান অ্যাকসেন্ট
যেটা আপনার কাছে ভালো মনে হয় সেটাই ব্যবহার করেন। বাট
স্যার মানে অ্যাকসেন্টের জন্য কোনো মার্ক আছে কি স্যার?
অ্যাকসেন্টের জন্য আসলে মার্ক নাই, মার্ক হলো প্রোনাউন্সিয়েশনের জন্য, উচ্চারণের জন্য মার্ক আছে।
জি স্যার,
সঠিক উচ্চারণ। অ্যাকসেন্টের জন্য কোনো মার্ক নেই। অ্যাকসেন্ট আপনি যে কোনটা ব্যবহার করতে
মানে
পারেন।
আমেরিকান অ্যাকসেন্ট বা ব্রিটিশ অ্যাকসেন্ট
হলো যে আমেরিকান অ্যাকসেন্ট আপনি ব্যবহার করবেন, বাট ওইটার উচ্চারণ সঠিক হতে হবে। বিষয়টা হলো এমন যে আমেরিকান অ্যাকসেন্ট ব্যবহার করেন, ওইটার উচ্চারণ যেন সঠিক, ব্রিটিশ অ্যাকসেন্ট ব্যবহার করেন, ওইটার উচ্চারণ যেন সঠিক হয়, অস্ট্রেলিয়ান অ্যাকসেন্ট ব্যবহার করেন, ওইটার উচ্চারণ সঠিক হতে হবে, আবার কানাডিয়ান অ্যাকসেন্ট ব্যবহার করবেন, ওইটার উচ্চারণ সঠিক হতে হবে। যদি উচ্চারণ সঠিক না হয় তাহলে কোনো অ্যাকসেন্টই কাজে লাগবে না। ওকে, ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। আচ্ছা, আপনারা এখানে কি আইএলটিএস প্রত্যাশী কেউ আছেন যারা স্পিকিং গ্রুপে শুধুমাত্র জয়েন করেছিলেন?
স্যার আমি নতুন জয়েন হয়েছি স্যার।
আচ্ছা
স্যার আমিও শুধু স্পিকিং এ স্যার।
শুধু স্পিকিং না? আচ্ছা, আমাদের বিকেল 4টা থেকে 5টা পর্যন্ত একটা আইএলটিএস ক্লাস শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে। এটা রবি মঙ্গল বৃহস্পতি পরিবার তো শনি শুক্র বুধ
স্যার
বিকেল 4টা
স্যার
থেকে
কথা
5টা
শোনা যাচ্ছে না স্যার?
জি, এখন শুনতে পাচ্ছেন সবাই?
জি স্যার, এখন বলেন স্যার।
আচ্ছা, ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ক্লাব বা প্র্যাকটিস ক্লাস 3টা থেকে 4টা পর্যন্ত, আর 4টা থেকে 5টা পর্যন্ত আমাদের আইএলটিএস এর একটা ব্যাচ আসবে। সো আপনারা যদি আইএলটিএস এর কেউ প্রিপারেশন নিতে চান আমাদের সাথে, চাইলে একটা ফ্রি ক্লাস করে দেখতে পারেন। হ্যাঁ
স্যার, ফ্রি ক্লাসটা কিভাবে হবে?
মানে এই লিংকেই থাকতে পারবেন, সমস্যা নাই। কিছুক্ষণ পরে
সেটা কি মানে ওভারঅল প্রিপারেশনের জন্য, মানে 4টা সেকশনের জন্য?
জি 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 ওভারঅল প্রিপারেশনের জন্য।
আচ্ছা,
এটা কোন সময় স্যার?